Good evening, everyone. A very warm welcome you all. You are watching The Paperist and I am Garima. Elections 2022. Senior Congress leader meet Rahul Gandhi, Priyanka, strategy for poll resulted discussed. Senior Congress leaders held a meeting on Sunday where they discussed the ongoing assembly election as well as the party strategy regarding poll results to be announced on March 10. The meeting was attended by Rahul Gandhi, Priyanka Gandhi, Rajasthan CM Ashok Gehlot, Chhattisgarh CM Bhupesh Baghel and MP KC Venugopal. Indian founder of cryptocurrency company charged with fraud of $2.4 billion in US. An Indian national who is the owner of cryptocurrency investment platform BitConnect has been charged for running a global Ponzi scheme to the tune of $2.4 billion. Satish Kumbani, 36, hails from Hemal in Gujarat, is said to have misled investors about BitConnect's lending program. BitConnect reached a peak market capitalization of $3.4 billion. The Department of Justice said, according to the news agency PTI report, what is the charges of fraud? The indictment alleges a massive cryptocurrency scheme that defrauded investors of more than $2 billion. US Attorney Randy Grossman for the Southern District of California said on Friday. Hijab Row. Vice President Naidu says students should be guided by school uniform. In the midst of Karnataka's boiling hijab debate, Vice President Venkesh Naidu remarked on Saturday that unneeded disputes should not be promoted and the students should be governed by school uniform. Unnecessary controversies such as one in Karnataka should not be promoted, new agency PTI reported. After inaugurating the indoor sports arena in La Altier at a private school in Bengaluru, Naidu says, in a school, you all are guided by the school uniform, whatever uniform it is. Naidu also stated that people should be proud of their language and promoted them. He emphasizes the importance of extracurricular activities in school, saying that the new national education policy emphasizes the component. Ukraine invasion. Standard Indians reach home. President Zelensky dials PM Modi. Ukraine continues to reel under Russia's full-fledged military operations, with a barrage of airstrikes on cities and military bases around the country for the third consecutive day. Russian forces were closing in on Ukraine capital of Kiev on Saturday, with government officials warning residents to remain indoors as fighting is underway against Russian forces, who were trying to advance on the city from several directions. Even a missile was slammed into a high-rise building on the southwestern outskirts of Kiev during the day. In all the chaos, the first batch of Indian national standard in Ukraine reached India as an Air India flight with 219 citizens, including students and females, landed in Mumbai at around 8:30 p.m. Welcome back, says EM, as first Air India flight with 219 Indians from Ukraine lands in Mumbai. Amid invasion of Ukraine by Russia, troops 219 Indian national standard in Ukraine have safely reached Mumbai. The Air India evacuation flight took off for Romania's capital Bucharest at around 2 p.m. on Saturday, as the airspace at Ukraine's capital Kiev has been shut. People are being evacuated from neighboring countries. Union Minister Piyush Goyal welcomed the Indians who arrived in Mumbai. Since the beginning of these crises, our main objective was to bring back each and every Indian standard in Ukraine. 219 students have arrived here. This was the first batch, the second will be reached Delhi soon. We'll not stop until all of them are back home, he said. Tabu wraps up shoot of Bhool Bhulaiya 2. Actor Tabu has finished shooting for Bhool Bhulaiya 2. On Friday, Tabu, who played a pivotal role in the movie, took to Instagram and shared a picture from the last date of set. In the picture, the entire cast and crew of the film could all seen coming together to celebrate and cake cutting. Sharing the snap, she captioned, "All's well that ends well." Our journey of making Bhool Bhulaiya 2 comes to an end today. Karanveer Bora is the fifth contestant of Kangana Ranaut's Lockup. Badass Jail Atyachari Khel television star Karanveer Bora is the fifth contestant in the upcoming captive reality show Lockup. Badass Jail Atyachari Khel, hosted by Bollywood actress Kangana Ranaut. Earlier, the makers of the show had revealed 4 names who would be competing the title. TV actress and model Nisha Rawal, internet sensation Poonam Pandey, stand-up comedian Munwar Farik and wrestling champion Babita Fogart. Sharing his excitement on the announcement, Karanveer, who is known as stint in Khatron Ke Khiladi Season 5, Nagin 2 and Kasauti Zindagi Ki, says, "My excitement actually has no bounds. I had contained myself not to tell people that I am doing this show till it does not come out, and the reason for my excitement to do this show was just one thing. That one energy, and that energy is none other than Ekta Kapoor, Kangana Ranaut and my wife TJ Sindhu. Can't imagine playing against Russia," says Lewandowski as Poland cancels football WC playoff. Poland has decided to not to play against Russia in 2022 World Cup playoff that was scheduled for March 22 in Moscow amid the ongoing Russia invasion of Ukraine, reported AFP. It is a time to act. Due to escalation of Russian Federation aggregation in Ukraine, the Polish team does not envisage playing the playoff against Russia, wrote Krzysztof Kules, president of the Polish Football Federation, adding it was the only correct decision. The right decision. I cannot imagine playing a match with the Russia national team in a situation when armed aggregation in Ukraine continues, says Lewandowski in a tweet. India vs Sri Lanka. First test, Virat Kohli's 100th test to be played behind closed doors in Mohali. Virat Kohli's 100th test match to be played against Sri Lanka at the PCA IS Bindra Stadium in Mohali, starting March 4, is going to be without the spectators behind the closed door. Russia-Ukraine conflict. Gandhi Baat actress Natalia Kozanova's family is stuck in Ukraine. Says, "I will become an orphan if anything happens." The actress is now praying for the miracle as her entire family is stuck in Ukraine and the situation continues to deteriorate in her country. Ukrainian actress Natalia Kozanova, who moved to India around 11 years ago to pursue a career in acting, is praying for a miracle as her entire family is stuck in Ukraine and the situation continues to deteriorate in her country. Thank you for watching. If you like our video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe our channel The Pepperist and hit the bell icon. Thank you for watching. If you like our video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe our channel The Pepperist and hit the bell icon.